Okay, y'all, I'm big. I was watching Kirko, but his live kept messing up, so I was like, screw it, I'll get back on live. You know what I don't understand? Is why we wash our face the way we do for it to still end up like this. But I know it's because of all this damn detoxing I've been doing. Diamond in there, she done went to sleep. I done had to block my little brother number one, because he thought he was going to get froggy. I was like, bro, this is what happens when family members don't mind their fucking business. Now I got to block everybody. Come on, straight. And then I guess her sisters was texting me, minding my business as well. I ain't even read the whole message. I just saw their names and was like, baby, fuck all, fuck you, because y'all in my business too. When she was being ugly with my brother all over social media, wasn't nobody coming to his rescue. So, but at any rate, I wasn't even talking about none of y'all. Shit. Y'all keep pissing me off. Y'all will never get that $7,000. Because I'm trying to figure out where the fuck that came from. And even still, I got to be on my own feet before anybody get anything. Hell, I hold that money and put it in just me and my niece's name. And she won't be able to get it unless I die. Which means if I die before it's time, somebody knows somebody done got me. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck all that was. I'm bored as fuck. And the fact that I'm out of weed, I could have been asleep by now. And hell, I didn't go walking because not only am I pretty much done detoxing, my little lady parts is swollen. So it's like I didn't even want to go walking this evening. I was lucky enough to get up this morning and go. Well, baby, my little lady parts is swollen. And I'm like, bruh. And again, they around here talking to me about doing something that requires me to be out in public. If I can't, right now, in this moment, if I can't scratch when I get ready, then that's not going to get done. Hell, my little lady parts are so swollen. It was tough for me to walk through the grocery store with Diamond earlier today. I was like, bruh. I'm like, oh my God. And I don't want to put no ice down there. That is the most uncomfortable feeling. I did do a cool shot in the shower last night, which helped, but it's only so long I'm going to stand in that damn cold shower. Unless it's for, another reason. But I'm like, bruh, what's up with you down here? Mm-mm. And she's all clean, so let's not even go there. Because at this point, y'all come up in here talking about baby and all of that. I don't know you niggas. Quit this shit. Hell, if it ain't none of the people that I've been interacting with already on TikTok, please. Because at this point, me and some of them have already built a rapport. So, yeah. So, I'm just laying around chilling. I think Diamond already asleep. She went to bed at like 9:15. She was like, oh, Mama, I'm finna turn it in. I said, okay, girl. Which is a surprise, because normally on Friday night, she up till midnight. Let's see. Last night she slept. Was it last night? Last night and night before she slept with me. So she was up pretty late. So that could be why she went to bed early tonight. So she could get some rest. Uh, Excuse me. Yeah, I definitely took my braids down. And after I took my shower a second ago, my hair drew up under that bunny, which was fine. I didn't care. Because again, I ain't going nowhere. And I ain't looking at nobody. Unless I want to be looked at. So, Jesus or hell? What type of name is that? If you are somebody in the religious practices, I don't think I'd want that TikTok name. That sounds like you're not necessarily giving me a choice. And I like options. I don't know how to say your last name, but hello. And that could be your first name. I don't know. But I don't know how to say it. And he laughs. Yeah, baby, that's way too many vowels in that name for me. I'm not gonna be able to hit it. And them other ones, baby. I can't even figure out how to put them together and get it out right without spitting all over everything. But hello to you. I'm streaming from Texas. Call you Emma. I'm not. I'm not finna call you at all. Hobby Baller 90, you childish. Now that one I could say. I'm kicking my leg, y'all. Happened in Dallas today? Something happened. I don't know. But I didn't see about none of it on social media today, so I don't know nothing about it. So I hope whatever happened, because I think it said like a whole apartment complex came down. So I hope all the families and stuff are okay. That's crazy. Because, baby, when I was living in my apartments, them kids over there was definitely trying to take us down. They tried to set the bitch on fire. Outside of the normal shit that they do in apartment complexes, like, you know, knocking on the doors at random, running up and down the stairs, being loud ass kids, you know, shit kids are supposed to do. But, baby, when they tried to set our apartment complex on fire, it was like, wait, whoa, what are y'all doing? Badass kids. I hope that wasn't the case over there. I really hate that happened to them, even if it was an electrical problem, because I don't know the details of anything. I just know that the whole apartment complex came down. That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember when we had that by our apartments, my uncle that don't even fuck with me like that called, I think they called my mama or called my grandma. They called somebody because they called me. Talking about, it's a fire by your apartment. I know, I'm driving past it right now. Why are you calling me? Mama, you call my mama. Don't fucking call. Don't call me, bro. Like, y'all just want to be in my mix outside of my mama and my daddy, and that's what y'all don't be understanding. Hell, he was trying to get me into a damn salon in Red Oak. Bro, I don't want to be out there with your kind, because that's exactly what you're trying to do. You belong out there with them. I don't. Shit. If I wanted to be in Red Oak, I would have went to Red Oak when I was in high school, because I definitely lived where I had the option. I did not want to be with them. Shit. For a number of reasons. And for somebody that hadn't lived out of here in so long and try to come down here and try to tell us what the fuck to do with our lives, we done got killed listening to your dumb ass. Lord forgive me. Cause ooh we. Some of them ain't always wrapped too damn tight. Hell, he part of the reason why my first marriage didn't go right either. Hell. He was a cock blocker too. That was the one where I challenged him and told him that shacking wasn't up in the Bible. Well, niece, you are correct, but it's what you do in the household together. I know. We know how to abstain. He can go in one room and I can go to another. But don't neither one of us have nowhere else to go. That nigga was pretty much trying to break us up. And stressing me the fuck out at the same time. Oh, shit. I guess that's another reason why when it comes to like taking advice and counsel from preachers and ministers and stuff, it's like if I know your bullshit, whether it's good bullshit, bad bullshit, whatever it was to help you get to where you are, it's kind of hard to take that counsel. It really is, especially if I was involved in some of your bullshit. It is really hard for me to take your counsel. It really is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's why I'm like, I'm perfectly okay with taking counsel of people who I did not grow up closely with. Because if you are 100% comfortable with telling me your shit and you don't even know me, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a complete stranger to me and I'm a complete stranger to you. But you as a man or woman of God, because women do it now as well, it's like, if you're comfortable with telling me your story, your whatever, in front of a group of people, not in front of a group of people or whatever, then why wouldn't I at least take whatever you're trying to teach me into consideration? But it's like some of these people who become preachers, ministers, whatever term you choose to use, because every term is used differently depending on the type of church you're a part of. It's like they get behind the podium and just... I get that most preachers say that they tell it how it is, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to tell the story exactly how it is. You ain't supposed to sugarcoat it. You ain't supposed to add nothing to it. You're supposed to just tell the story how it is. But some of these preachers get up there and get behind that podium and just forget, or just definitely look at you like they're the judge, jury, and executioner. I'm sorry, they do. And I guess that's why when it comes to some stuff, some people, I take what you give me, and everything else that don't apply, I let it go out the other ear, because it's like some people be full of shit, and they do. You definitely have to know. Move over on my way from Chicago. That's funny. You definitely have to know, like, who the heck you're following. Like, a lot of these people, I feel like they follow certain pastors, ministers, preachers, whatever, because of the hype, because of all of the extra, you know, bells and whistles that they put in their services and stuff. And I've been a part of big churches and little churches and medium-sized churches. You know, I've participated a little bit in all of them. So it's just like, baby, it don't take all of that. And I'm not saying you have to be perfect as a preacher or anything like that, but it's like, good Lord, if you've made mistakes, let us know as the people that are following you or worshiping with you your mistakes. I don't want nobody trying to teach me or preach to me and they can't even tell us their wrongdoings. If you can't tell me what the hell you done in your life, how the hell I'm supposed to trust you to preach me all the way to glory? No matter how ugly it is. Because to me, as a preacher, no matter how ugly or dirty your shit is, you're supposed to be able to say that shit. If you ain't protected or however you're supposed to be protected as an ordained minister, then that's on you. But I just feel like, as leaders in the religion that was forced upon us, y'all got to do better too. Because you as well, y'all don't want us going back to doing certain practices and things like that, but y'all definitely don't always do right by us either. And again, I'm perfectly okay with opening up my Bible and listening to a preacher, male or female. But right now, I'm just in the house until I figure out where I want to go. I've already made contact with some, my old church home or whatever, so they've obviously been seeing that I've been watching and reaching out. So I'm pretty sure they've already seen that I'm an old member and I've not necessarily lost my way, but I'm on the way. I don't know which way, but I'm on the way. And God is still on my shoulder, no matter which way I go. Because people kill me talking about you ain't got God with you if you ain't going to church. Just because you go to church all the time don't mean you got God with you. Shit, shut up. Them people that get on my damn nerves too. That guy that one of my old friends or whatever. In one of our messages, we was going back and forth, and he said, what did he say? He either said, God bless you, or I'ma pray for you. I said, you talking to somebody who was married into a first family. We say that to get on people's nerves when we're done talking to them, so that does not faze me. Because, when you becoming judgmental, that's exactly or when they become judgmental, that's exactly what falls out their mouth. Well, I'm gonna pray for you. Especially if I've already told you to leave me alone and you still talking to me. And I've told you continuously, leave me alone. No, nigga, you finna get whatever. Don't pray for me. You need to pray for your nasty ass apartment and all your trespasses. Because, homie, cleanliness is next to godliness. I know your mama taught you better than that. I know she did. Your mama cooked like she taught you better than that. Hell no. don't give a damn if it was spaghetti. You can tell a whole lot about somebody about how they make their spaghetti. You don't have to have a whole bunch of fancy shit to make no damn spaghetti. But you tell a whole lot about a person about just how they make their spaghetti. And I don't know what kind of whatever the hell he thought we was finna be doing up in that nasty ass apartment. Boy, you lucky you got the coochie, okay? Cause we were not finna be jumping no brooms and none of that shit. Hell, I'm still in love with my first. You think I'd want him seeing me on your arm? No. The fuck? And then after you already told me that they said it was okay for us to do what we was doing. So yeah, ain't nobody stupid, nigga. I heard you. Good Lord. And no, I'm pretty sure it's not okay. But I'm pretty sure you wanted to turn. But still. And then when you give folks a little coochie and they start acting up and acting... Really? Okay, well. You got lucky because, again, I didn't even like you like that in the first place. But you and my ex-best friend was laying us on real thick. So I was like, well, why not? Because, again, y'all have proven to me that over the years, I thought that y'all were going to have a little more backbone. No. I guess I'm still the only one. Yeah, I just pulled out a widget, y'all. My bad. I'm still the only one with a little bit of a backbone, is what it seems like. And if you've done something and been involved in something and you didn't tell me and you took care of it, then you do have a backbone. You just didn't tell me. But some of y'all, no. Y'all don't have no damn backbone when it comes to these men. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you that, but y'all don't have no backbone. Get up and give me some. Give you some what? I'm going to give you some Bible verses on this Friday night. Because, I don't know how the hell I'm going to go to sleep tonight. Hell, we got alcohol for my mama's birthday party, but I don't want this shit. Because I ain't been drinking. I like having a drinking buddy, so I ain't been drinking. Last time I just drank like that was with my cousins. Yeah, that was the last time I just drank like that. Because when we went out to eat, I didn't even finish my whole margarita. Because, baby, I was hungry. And that food was so good. I haven't been to Abuelo's in a long time. That was where I went for my 18th birthday with my best friend, with one of my best friends at the time, and her family and my family. And oh my God, I fell in love with Abuelo's then. I think our parents got us margaritas that day too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, she been drinking for a long time. Sorry. But tequila is my favorite. That is my first choice. I do Blanco or Reposado. And then everything else is a close second. Like, well, no, let me not say that. Brown is a close second. I do whiskey, cognac, scotch, whatever as a brown. Mostly during the wintertime, or on days, because we don't have like a full-blown winter here. When we do get a full-blown winter, it's a shock to all of us. But when I do brown, I prefer my brown when it's cold. But when it's hot, I do tequila more than anything. Tequila or vodka, but mostly tequila. I don't really buy vodka like that. I like tequila. Now, I do want to try some real Mexican tequila. Is it with the worm in it? Is that the one? I can't remember. But I want to try it, whatever it is. Ever since I first was introduced to the Mexican culture, I always wanted to be a part of every aspect of it. Since I was pretty much jumped into part of it without my knowledge. But I was like, I always wanted to try like all different things as far as like foods and things like that. I don't really care about like the spice part because I know Mexican dishes, Spanish dishes aren't spicy. It's mostly for flavor. So I just want to try some stuff. Like I haven't had sweetbread since I was a little girl. And I said when I was working in Little Mexico, I was gonna drive around and find a bakery, but for the time that I got off of work, I'm pretty sure everything was gonna be closed. But yeah, I want some sweetbread. Oh, and another thing, tres leches. Oh my god, that is so good. At least where I worked at, it was so good. I've had flan, but I didn't really like it. I don't know if it was how they made it or what, but I didn't really like it. It could have been how they made it. Cause I was working at an Asian and Mexican infused restaurant when I was in business school, so I don't know if they had made it right or not. But I was older when I had tres leches, and it was so good, so good. And I actually watched one of the girls make that one, and I was like, oh, cool. I just didn't want to be in the back because at the time I was in business school, so I was going to school to run my own business. So they had me as a cashier, and when I got fired from the job, the manager at the time who wanted me to come back was offering for me to be a bartender. I'm like, bruh. And I'm still finna have to deal with the owner? Well, yeah, but you'll be on a shift with me. Because I had explained to him how she talked to me and all of that, when ain't nobody around. But I'm like, I need this paycheck, and I'm living with this man. Like, I need this money. And so he was like, I done told her about talking to people like that. I said, sir, this is her business, and she's Asian. There's only so much she's going to listen to. I'm like, I'm perfectly okay. I'll find another job. Which, where was I working at? I think I had lost that job, I had lost that job right before graduation. Because the closer it got to graduation, the lady kept pissing me off about time frames, and I had already told her. So I think me telling her nicely not to talk to me in the manner that she talked to me was just her way of firing me. Because she kept switching the schedules and shit around. Because the way I got in was from someone else. And they had already told her that I was in school and all of that. Well, I think she was just trying to give me a hard time. And I don't know why, because the rest of her staff was talking about her. I ain't have shit to say about her. Because I'm like, they were like, she got like 2 or 3 restaurants. And, they have all of these issues, da 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 da. Lady, that's what you should have been worried about. Not being a bitch to me. I told somebody, I said, I think she only did me like that because I was taller than her. I think that's what that was. And they bust out laughing. I'm like, what? And then another thing about her that I didn't understand is she has an Asian infused, Mexican restaurant or whatever. She has all the Mexicans in the back cooking or whatever. But from what I was told, that lady didn't speak a lick of Spanish. You mean to tell me you have these people in here working for you, and at any moment they could turn against you, and you don't even know what the hell they saying? Huh? Cause one of them, he didn't speak English at all, and the cook right up under him did. Me and him was like the same age, so he would have to, translate for him and stuff like that. I still never made him his jalapeno cornbread. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And for whatever reason, they wanted me to make them some jalapeno cornbread. And I'm like, y'all probably will make it better than I make it. I don't think I want to make jalapeno cornbread for y'all. They talking about, because we like how black people cook. We want you to make our jalapeno cornbread. I'm like, oh my God. And when I worked at my last job, and we all decided to like cook for each other or whatever at random. So I had made like some fried chicken, some mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and I think broccoli or green beans. And because the guys, they needed that extra starch and stuff because they were always moving furniture and things like that in and out of that truck, in and out of the sun. So I know they needed that. I brought them that food. They talking about, you cook for your man like this all the time? Well, at the time, him and I weren't together anymore. We were still figuring it out. But I was like, yeah, when I was at home all the time, yeah, this is how I cooked for him. Things that I didn't know how to cook. And once I finally learned how to cook it, for the most part, that was what I did. And he was like, and y'all finna break up? I said, yeah, but obviously me cooking ain't enough, honey. Me cooking, me cleaning, me being the mama that I am ain't enough. And I'm perfectly okay with that because I know there's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly okay with giving everything that I was giving to him to someone else. Not saying he didn't appreciate it, not saying none of that. Saying that we definitely pissed each other off to the point of pissivity. Hell yeah. But, like, I can give all of, everything to somebody else and be stress free and still do whatever the hell I want to do when I get ready. And prayerfully is somebody who has a backbone when it comes to me and other people. Please don't wait until people start dying off or you scared about X, Y, and Z to start screaming and hollering at me and try to have a backbone because I will leave your ass high and dry. Baby, I will let the ship sink if you disrespect me and I've given my whole everything up for your ugly ass. Let it fall to the wayside. Because, I was too good. Way too good. And I definitely was told I did way too much for him and his family. But I'm like, that's my husband. Not that common law shit that everybody be doing. No, we actually signed papers. So I was doing what I was supposed to do, regardless. Whether I was happy about it or not. He was my husband. Again, the only thing that was hurtful was the fact that when I told one of my friends that he still pulls out, and she was like, are you serious? That would hurt my feelings. I said, it's been hurting my feelings, but he's already my damn husband. I can't just break up with the nigga because he won't quit doing that shit. But it was evident that he didn't want no more children because he kept doing the shit. At least not with me. He didn't want no more children. I don't know what he's trying to figure out or what, but he can figure it out being with somebody else. Because if 13 years wasn't enough of my life to give to you, oh shit, you'll never be ready. Because my papa said having kids ain't something that you plan for. You just do it and you figure it out along the way. And for as young as we were when we got together, the financial part, we really should have had it figured out all the way, but we had too many people really taken from us. Yes, we had help, but we also had people that we were helping as well. So it was going to be a never-ending cycle anyway if I didn't get up out of that shit. Because when I got married, I didn't plan to carry a family. I didn't plan to, not in the ways that I guess they wanted me to carry them or whatever, and all the things that I knew how to do, wanted to do shit like that. Like, no. Again, I'm traditional. I prefer for my man to pick me, and we go from there. But we not in caveman days. I can tell you what the fuck I do and don't like, and you can tell me what the fuck you do and don't like. And if we don't can't agree, then okay, we can go be with other people. It's really not that hard. It was this whole him trying to threaten me and all of this bullshit, boy. Because you don't want to ass up off no money. You trying to bully me. I guess you was trying to big meat me, but no. Not at all. Not at all. I'm bored as fuck. Does I talk about my afro? Yes, I was laying on it. My bad, y'all. I was checking Instagram. And Lotto and her baby popped up. Oh, now if I had wanted to go somewhere, Diamond would have been up in my face. And the fact that I ain't going nowhere right now because I'm stuck to the bathroom. That kid went to bed early on me. I rock myself to sleep now that I don't have anybody holding me at night, so don't y'all judge me. That's exactly what y'all seeing, me rocking myself to sleep. And I'm not even sleepy, I'm just doing it because I'm bored. Probably need to cut the TV on and watch something to make me sleepy. probably not gonna be sleepy, even after cutting on the TV. I think I'm finna try to make myself go to sleep, y'all. If I can go to sleep, I'll be back on live. See y'all later.